Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, Lucky Marine, and we are waiting for the guys to wake up so that you can do exciting things today. We want to finish this off. We really do. I want to see if it's... Let's go to speed 3 first. And let's see if we can get this sorted. Guys, come on, wake up. We've got stuff to do today. We've got all the things to do today. Yep. Finish our insulated capsule. We also want to get everything swept out in here, get a pump in here, and all the good stuff associated with that. No restrooms built. That's okay, that's fine. They don't need restrooms. We don't need restrooms where we're going. That's it. You get it up. You get it up, go. It's probably just me and lice anyway. It's got to be fairly terrible for you. Anything that moves, that grows on a plant and moves. Not for me. Are you still producing? Right, so we have gas pump in here. When the door is shut and when we allow this to get up to proper temperature, we are hoping that we're going to have to have this on constantly, aren't we? Because there's going to be no way of getting to it. Alright, that'll just have to be a thing. So, when this room is hot, it produces breathable oxygen. From the steam turns into water somewhere along the way. In the midst of all that, the steam cools down just enough to be breathable oxygen for a while. So we're pumping everything out of this room. Anything that's breathable oxygen gets vented out into our base. Anything that's not, either contaminated oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, whatever, will pass straight on through and back into this room. So that's the thing. So this should be contaminated oxygen getting sucked into. Yep, we've got breathable oxygen that gets pumped straight out. One does get passed every now and then, but it's very rare. Mostly we're sorting out the breathable oxygen. A little bit of helium there. Helium, hydrogen even. Come on, let me press you. Oxygen, breathable gas. No. This. Contents empty. There we go. Hydrogen. Just have to go to the very edge. So a little bit of hydrogen got mixed up in there. But because the filter isn't calibrated for hydrogen, it just passes straight through and back into the room. Done. Have we swept up in here yet? Come on, guys. Let's get this sorted out. Let's get it squared away. And this water in the corner is just water. It's not contaminated water. It is just water. And now it's steam. So they are getting hot enough to create steam. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't know if this is going to be too low. I don't know if this water down here is going to get hot enough to turn into steam. So it's a good job the pump is going to be running constantly, because we'll have the inflow from whatever process that we send the water on coming in probably here, so it's straight into relatively hot water, and we'll just have one meshed vent. Are you nearly finished yet, guys? Come on. 37 kilograms of igneous rock picked up. How much is here? We're gonna have to build more of these. Alright, let's get some more storage compactors then. Made of the finest obsidian, because that's our thing. We also need power. We need the mass wheels of destiny over here. We did have these organised in the last episode, but I ended up cancelling everything. And I ended up cancelling that as well. Another day done. Another day in super cooled vomit bubble world. See how this is getting on? It's alright. So all the good oxygen gets pumped out here. And everything else, contaminated oxygen, anything that gets dragged up here, contaminated oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide gets pumped and back out into this room. Good stuff. We have pretty much no issues with... Wow, that's a lot of breathable oxygen there. We have pretty much no issues with hydrogen because it seems like they fixed the hydrogen generator. It's a lot more effective this time around. How are we for carbon dioxide? Let's get you running. And this is what we found in the last playthrough, the bubble test, which is that we can get rid of oh no, we can get rid of carbon dioxide. Oh, sorry, we've got a filter in place, thankfully. Thank God for that. We can get rid of carbon dioxide. Are you on? You're not. Right, enable you. My word. Come on, guys. Oxygen. Yep, sorry. So this will filter out the breathable oxygen, but all the contaminated oxygen will get chucked underwater through these vents. When there's enough pressure. What's that doing? Yep, that's got rid of our carbon dioxide issue that we had down here. Alright. You're working. You're working. It just means we're scrubbing the air without having to use a scrubber, which uses up fresh water and gives you a little bit of manky water back. I'm fairly sure that the scrubber uses more fresh water than it gives out in dirty water. If it was 100% efficient, then fair enough. It'd be useful because all you'd have to do is use sand as the filtration method, which, I don't know, you do have a finite amount of sand on the map, so it would run out. But this is a way of dealing with your carbon dioxide, dealing with your contaminated oxygen as well, in a way that you don't run out of things on the map. All it uses is power. All except organics. And again, all except organics. Stops them from putting contaminated dirt in there. Not that we're going to make much contaminated dirt. All your contaminated dirt comes from your outhouses or slime. I don't think we're close to any slime. If you're doing other work, which means this is already done. Let's get rid of you two. Let's make a liquid pump down here. Let's power it up. And then let's plumb it up. Alright, so. No, not that. Liquid pipe, come on. Right, deconstruct you. You've not been turned on for quite a while now. We will deconstruct liquid pipes. There. Allows the space to breathe, as it were. Liquid pipe. Made out of sandstone. We'll have you... There's a bit of liquid pipe there. Now you need to be going to a liquid filter, which, much like this filter, needs to be orientated in such a way that we can filter out the pure water whilst dumping the manky water back in. So I think I'm going to have to clear out a gap here. Right, you're already sorted out there. Let's get some cots over here as well. Make you out of, yeah, obsidian, why not? Should be enough batteries for us. So let's deconstruct you lot. And the cots. Not the cots, not just yet. Alright, in the morning we'll deconstruct the cots. How's our helium projection? It's alright. We don't have any electrolyzers going, so we don't have any helium getting produced. Oh. Oh yeah, let's clear a gap here, and let's deconstruct you lot. Now, a little bit of space to work with. Let's straight away get insulated tile on top. Let's deconstruct the buildings here. I will prioritize this up at an 8. Four wheels should be more than enough. And these batteries are full. What's the boy? Hearing random meowing from behind me. Can't see him, he's a bit hidden, hiding under the bed. Alright, now, plumbing. Liquid pipe. You're a boy. Do you want to sit on my lap? Come on then. Good boy. Okay, liquid pipe. Much like this. So it'll be wanting to come into the right side, the left side even, of our... Right, yeah. Insulated liquid pipe. Minimal change in temperature. We could do with that. Could we? No, because it's once it's liquid water down here, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change state in this pipe. So you're into there. We'll pipe off the good, not there. We'll pipe off the good water. And that will enter. It'll enter here. We were going to move this pipe earlier on, weren't we? Well, we'll get this laid out. So, nasty water in, filter out the good water, bring the bad water back in to feed or drip back into this room. We'll have a insulated tile here, put a mesh tile there. Any need for an insulator tile there? We'll see. We'll see if it works. Right, now, let's figure out this down here. Whew. I think we're going to have to use a crossover up there. Liquid pipe bridge. Liquid pipe bridge. Can't do it there because of the ladders in the way. Let's deconstruct those two. Let's get a mesh here so they can get onto these. And we'll bring the fresh water up here, jump it across, and then it can be used for various different things over yonder. Right, bed side. That's a giant vomit bubble right there. That's alright, you just add into to what we're using. Are you turned on? Yeah. You're turned on, but you're not linked into anything via the... Can you get to that? You can't. Alright, so let's deconstruct you. Can you get to this? You can't, so let's deconstruct you. And you. And you. We'll build ladders down here so they can get into... Alright. That should give you enough access to... No, thank you. Not just yet. Maybe soon. Come again. So, that's all done. We can now deconstruct you and you. And this. What's up? Pump 9 water. Alright, let's deconstruct you. How do we build mesh tile? Are you... Can you not get home? Bloody hell, Mildred. Get home. Go sleep. Alright, wee pants and then go sleep. Ooh, quite a lot of water down here. There's quite a bit of this water that's just pure liquid water. Alright. We'll mesh tile you. Now. Plumbing. Liquid pipe bridge. You still can't. Really? Alright. Deconstruct this ladder. I mean, thankfully they can jump over one gap. Right, liquid pipe bridge. Which needs to be the other way around. For reasons unknown. Apparently. And a liquid pipe here. Let's make this neat. Yeah, that'll do. Now let's prioritize that up. Yeah, let's get that done as quickly as possible. Why do you need... Oh, fair enough. We might also put a mesh tile here. We'll see. The more we drip down into it though, the more it's gonna... We should really have pushed this over to one edge instead of it being in the middle. Oh well. We'll live and learn. Alright. So, let us deconstruct liquid pipes. Let us construct liquid pipes. And let's make this a priority. Have I prioritized these chests? Let's not, no. I admire your enthusiasm, but let's not. You need electric too as well. You need power. And we need this to be done as well. So we can get rid of these ladders and fully enclose. Alright. Good effort, Mildred. Good effort. Oh no, we've got water trapped here. Deconstruct tube. Another insulation tile. Deconstruct tube. And another insulation tile. And we'll get normal tiles done over here, which should force this water onto the top, and it might drip along here and down. Do seem to be getting a steady stream of water in here now. Fair enough, it's contaminated water, but some of it is proper water. But it'll still go through the same filtration mechanism, maybe. We might just pump it all into here, if this does a good job for us. Let's prioritise you at a 9 as well. No filter selected. Water. So, contaminated water goes back in. The fresh water gets filtered out and ends up on its own merry way back into our freshwater tank. Good. Good. Right, we'll shut this door now. We may end up expanding this a little bit further this way. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will be us for this episode. We have things working. We've kind of sorted out our... I know you're not pumping, but... sorted out liquid piping for this episode. We have the mixture of contaminated water and pure water hitting the sump that we've created in the battery room. So now this door's shut, this should all heat up very nicely. So any liquid, pure liquid that hits the sump with a contaminated liquid, the whole mixture gets sucked up through our filter. the good liquid, the pure liquid, gets filtered out and back into our pure liquid container. The bad stuff goes back into this room to get superheated, maybe turned into steam, purified, and sucked up again to hopefully go down as pure liquid. Same with the gas. We have the batteries in here are getting so hot they are turning the liquid into steam, and that's how it's turning from steam. It's condensing and it's pooling in the bottom and in the corners as pure liquid water, and for some reason even when it hits contaminated water they don't merge into each other, which is weird. It's a lot like down here. We've got two lumps of contaminated water here and here, but everything around it is just normal water. Same with our sump, where we had a lot of fresh water being made in here. When our door was at this level and they opened the door, a lot of fresh water piled out of it. That's why we lifted our door up to create more of a catch tank area. But this water is pure water, and it's not mixing with the contaminated water that's underneath it for some reason, which is interesting to note. And yeah, so with our gas it turns into steam, but there are stages in between it turning into steam and dropping back into a liquid where it's suspended as breathable oxygen. And so we're pumping all of the gas that enters the gas pump through these tubes. We have a filter filtering out any breathable oxygen, and the rest gets dumped all the way back in again. So we're getting, this is a room making oxygen and pure water purely by the amount of heat that is being kicked out by these batteries. Because this fluid, contaminated water at 32 degrees Celsius, we have seen fluid down here at 119 degrees Celsius. That was when the door was shut though, and we've only just shut this door, so that might take a while to build up to heat again. How have we created a vacuum in here? I suppose it has something to do with the pump. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on this. This is quite exciting, and yeah, this works. Getting rid of our carbon dioxide every time it builds up. We give it a quick switch on, and it pumps all our carbon dioxide away into these vents. Means we don't have to use scrubbers. Means we don't have to use algae either. And have we got hydrogen buildup? Not really. But then we don't have a electrolyzer switched on. We used to have two, and then we turned one off, and then we turned the other off, and now we just have one, which is nice. We might move this vent. We may change this around so we vent out the oxygen in a place where we need it to vent out, where we want it to vent out. Okay, anyway, I've been Lucky Marine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me and the gang when they get in bed. Are you getting in bed? Still doing a bit of work, Ming Mai? Join us in the next episode where, well, you can get out of bed and piss your pants, that's fine. When we do even more cool stuff, hopefully, maybe. And yeah, okay. So from Mildred, Ming Mai and Lenny, it's good night, and it's goodbye from me. Do take care.